Hi, Scott. Do you have any suggestions for how busy lawyers can practice mindfulness to reduce stress in their lives?
A very important part of your question is the term practice mindfulness. How do we practice mindfulness to reduce stress in our busy days? And there's much we can do to talk about mindfulness, read about mindfulness, learn about mindfulness, be inspired by mindfulness, and even acquire some very important insights. But it's the practicing of mindfulness that I think offers the greatest yield, the greatest return on our investment. So whether it's a 5-minute or a 10-minute or a 20-minute practice or whatever it may be, and it can be different as it often is for people, and it can be different and change over the course of our lives, especially as we become more familiar with the practice, more comfortable, more deeply knowing of what the practice is all about. Because it's really about paying attention and noticing what's arising in the moment in terms of the thoughts we're having, the feelings and the sensations that are continually coming and going. And whereas we tend to spend so much time getting caught up in that and doing something to feel better about the thoughts, feelings, or sensations, the mindfulness practice offers us the insight that oftentimes there's nothing that needs to be done. But we're so unaccustomed to being present for those uncomfortable and unpleasant thoughts, feelings, and sensations that we don't know what to do with ourselves when they arise. And so we tend to do something to feel better when oftentimes that's not actually what's called for and maybe even can get in the way. And if we could wait a few more moments, if we could see a little bit more clearly what's taking place without feeling the need to do something about it, answers and creative solutions and insights would come to us that otherwise are precluded because we take care of it too quickly in ways that may or may not be so helpful. So I'm going to suggest a very important answer to your question is that we practice mindfulness. And so I'm going to guide us through a 2-minute practice to get a sense of what the practice of mindfulness is all about. And I'm going to suggest that you look to the Florida Bar Journal's April mindfulness issue that has a great many articles and insights by attorneys and judges who practice mindfulness about the practice of mindfulness. But here we go, a short 2-minute practice. We begin by bringing ourselves into a posture that's upright and stable as we lower or close the eyes and bring our attention to the body sitting in the chair. This body, this chair, this moment as we breathe. Aware of where the body makes contact with the chair, our bottom against the seat of the chair, our back against the back of the chair. Aware of the body moving with the breath, the torso expanding, the belly expanding on the in-breath, and softening on the out-breath. So this is a practice of coming to our senses, and we are engaging deliberately in a sensory awareness of the body breathing. And because this mind wanders a great deal, as is its nature, when we realize that our mind is wandering, we simply and gently bring our attention back to the breath. It's not always so easy to realize that our mind is wandering, and it's not even always so easy to bring our attention back, but that is the instruction. When you notice your mind wandering, return to the breath. And when you're ready, in the next moment or two, to lift the gaze, open the eyes. And so that's a short mindfulness practice, but that central portion where we were attending to the sensations of the breath or the body, and when we notice our mind wandering, bringing our attention back, well, that could be as short as a few moments, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, You understand now the primary instruction. How long you practice is very much up to you.